Sunday afternoon and it's about 1:45 in the afternoon. I'm not dressed. Yes, I slept in this. I didn't set my alarm because I got in really late and then I just really wanted to just chill out for a bit before bed, so I didn't go to bed till 2. And then, yeah, just didn't set my alarm and woke up at 11. Oops. So that was quite a good sleep, I suppose, but I do feel very refreshed. Would you like to see what the weather's doing? The weather is doing this. Spot of rain. So it's quite a good day for me to be in all day editing, which is what I'm probably going to do with most of today. I obviously filmed a KD vlog last night, but didn't get any chance to edit it at all. And then I had a really long sleep. I should have got up earlier, really. I just didn't think I'd sleep that long, to be honest, or I would have set an alarm. Oh well, never mind. Sleep is good. Izzy is home. I think she's just got a chill day planned. She's off for half term now, so that's gonna be nice to have her around again. Got a really busy week this week though. First couple of days I'm gonna be sort of home based, which is good because I've got a lot of organising and rehearsing and everything to do for the coming weekend, because I do have a couple of gigs at the coming weekend which are gonna require a lot of preparation because they're with the pub band. And we haven't gigged for ages apart from that one that we did back in the summer, the one and only, so we need to revise the entire set. See, when you don't play it all the time, you actually have to rehearse it, you know, because you just forget little details here and there and it becomes messy, so you have got to get together and rehearse. So we'll be doing that this week. I'm reheating the bit of coffee that's left in that pot from earlier, so I'm gonna have another coffee before I have some breakfast. I never want to eat first thing when I get up. It takes me a few hours to sort of become hungry, so I'm just going with the flow on that. I think Izzy's eating already. I smell food. She left me a bit of mess from last night. There's not a lot there really. She fed her friend, she had a friend over last night, they were watching movies and Izzy cooked a dinner, which I think is really nice to, you know, play hostess to a friend, so it's very nice, but I would like her to deal with that and get into the habit of it. Yeah, I mean, I know it will take me literally 2 seconds to put those in the dishwasher, but you know how it is. You got to train them, haven't you? Speaking of Izzy, look what she did last night to amuse herself after her friend had gone home. I put it in the fridge and that. Hooray for the giant fridge, eh? I think it'll be gone off by Halloween, but to be fair, I told her she could do it whenever she wanted, and it didn't matter if she didn't really require it for Halloween. Anyway, she hasn't carved out the innards for me, because I said, you know, if you do it, can you scrape out the innards, because I intend to make soup out of it. But she didn't quite understand what I meant. So here she said, there you go, that's for your soup. And like, it's just basically the bits that she's cut out sort of with the skin on still. She tried to do something at the back that went wrong, so the whole back part is missing. Oh, she's left the scoop in. Yeah, anyway, so I'm probably going to try for dinner later. I'm going to try and scrape out what I can before it goes off to make soup out of it. And in my rather disorganised, cluttered cupboard, which has got too many mixtures of things, look, I've got chocolate, tissues, and parboiled, pre-cooked, or whatever you call it, part-baked petit pan. I've got into the habit of keeping these in the cupboard, so then whenever I want really fresh, delicious bread, I can just pop it in the oven. Because before, like, I was buying bread and it was going off, or I was putting it in the freezer, and it's just, I don't think it's as nice if it's been frozen. But the only bread I really like is the lovely freshly baked bread. So I thought, why don't I just always have one of those in the cupboard? And then on the rare occasions we actually want to eat bread, just bake one of those up. Perfect. Anyway, I'm going to take my coffee up now and go and work on this vlog, and I'll probably speak to you in many hours' time. It's actually quite late. It's already nearly 5:20 and my vlog is still exporting. But there's nothing else I can do with it for another 22 minutes and 53 seconds. So I'm sitting here going through emails on my phone and diarising stuff because I've got another gig coming up. Well, I've got 3 gigs coming up this week. I am going to be a busy girl. So yay, I like that. So yeah, just sorting out some logistics for meeting up with people that are driving places and stuff like that. Laying it all out in my diary so I know what's coming up. Now I'm getting completely sidetracked, updating my books with some payments that have come in and also some more gig dates that I just put in the spreadsheet, and then when the money comes in I add it with the date paid, that sort of thing. Oh, I'm getting frustrated now. I've still got 8 minutes left. It's 5:41. I've missed my upload time. It's one of those exports, like it's saying how many minutes it's got left, but it's actually fibbing. It's one of those things where the computer's telling you it's going to take a certain amount of time to finish, but then you look back at it later and the time hasn't gone down as much as it should, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I might literally just go and clean the kitchen for 8 minutes. I can't bear to just sit here. Yes, it's done it! Yippee! It is finally up. 38 minutes late. I got there. I've got practicing to do. I definitely need a coffee after all that, even though it's mostly decaf, actually. I'm gonna go and hang out in my cellar and sing along with Michael Jackson for a bit now. I've decided not to practice my flute today because it's just getting so late. It's literally 6:15 now, and I haven't had a walk, and I'm just not going to because it's already getting dark. But that's okay, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. It's fine, I have achieved stuff and I'm happy with that. I am definitely gonna do pumpkin soup later, so as soon as I finish practicing, I'm gonna come up and start scraping out the innards from Izzy's lantern and trying to salvage the pumpkin-y remains from that bowl of stuff she's given me. Isn't that right? Yeah, she's sitting there doing some drawing at the table at the moment. Yeah, anyway, so I don't know how much Michael Jackson I can film, because of course with that thing, it's the whole copyright issue. There's always something, isn't there, coming along to thwart the vlogger. And terror. Horror, not terror. And no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. Ooh, lies. They will possess you. I'll make you see. Ow! I'm gonna feel it tonight. Well, I've done a bit. I've gone through it a few times. I'm practicing for less and less and less time with it now. I'm still not remembering the blinking lyrics. I'm gonna have them on the stand. There's just, oh, it's so frustrating. Sometimes the more times I do it, the more I start to lose concentration because I've been doing it for too long, and then I get worse. Oh, it's so much easier playing the flute. Anyway, yeah, sorry if that was all chopped about all over the place. It's because of copyright. If I just like recompose it, it won't be Thriller anymore, will it? Hopefully. Right, it's 7:10 almost. I am gonna go and start gutting a pumpkin. Come on then, little pumpkins. She's left me the knives in there as well. This bit's gonna be a challenge. Scoop and all. That's about full, so I might as well just pop that on quickly. Not easy once it's already been carved, I have to say. Don't want to wreck it. I think this is going to be more challenging than I imagined. Oh, there's a nice bit, it's ripping out. It's all sort of sinewy. I've got that much that I shaved off the lid. That bit was easy. Sometime later, been enjoying listening to some YouTube videos, and I've got that much out. Look, that's pretty good going, I think. Now, I would ordinarily put an onion in my soups, but I haven't got any, and I really don't want to go out now in the cold and the dark, because it's like 10 to 8 in the evening or something. So I'm just gonna flavour it and stuff, and let's see what ends up in it. I don't know yet. I shall pop the kettle on anyway. How have I got pumpkin there? Pop the kettle on, because I'm going to pour water in it, obviously. I might put some more veg in it of some description. I definitely want stock cube, at least one, maybe two, because there's quite a lot of it. I'll probably be eating this for a couple of days. Turmeric, make it extra orangey yellow. That might be kind of fun. Paprika, oh yeah. Right, my things aren't focusing. I'll just lay them down on the work surface and then we'll go through them one at a time. Oh, soy sauce makes everything better. Basil, basil, yeah, why not? Let's just shove everything in, shall we? Oh, oregano, yeah, why not? I'll definitely pop a bit of this in later. I always put it in last because I want to retain those B vitamins for as long as possible, and of course they get killed off by cooking, so always put them in very last once it's come off the heat. We'll have some garlic. I think we'll have cheaty garlic. Oh yeah, let's have cheaty garlic and real ginger. I always put ginger in. I'm repeating myself now, but there we are. That's what I'm doing. It would be lovely once it's whizzed up, because it will be whizzed up at the last minute by the blender, and then all the flavours will be released. Oh, speaking of which, I really like whole coriander seeds for that. What was the garlic going on the floor? Whole coriander! Oh, I think they're in my thing. Here they are. Yeah, so I'll sort of crunch them in, you know, sort of like that. But then I'll whiz them up. I might just tip the whole ones in actually, because they'll blend up with the blender once they're soaked and infused with the flavour. It'll be lovely. I've added 3 potatoes, like smallish, well, medium-ish ones, and what was left of the broccoli, and I'm going to let it boil for a while. I'm going to add my ginger and garlic now, because I haven't done that yet. Everything is in now, and when I added that squirty garlic, oh, the smell of garlic came up, and it really does smell very nice. I'm very much looking forward to this. Now then, here's that lineup of seasoning promise that I had. Some salt, soy sauce, Kikkoman, my favourite brand, always use that. Coriander, ground paprika, ground turmeric, ground oregano, basil, Italian style seasoning, cumin, ground, and some whole coriander seeds that I literally opened the flap up and tipped it. So that will be whizzed up with the blender, and I actually used 2 of those because it was a massive great big pot, and hopefully it won't taste too artificial, but if it does, it'll probably taste nice, I hope, and not too salty. Oh, and the fresh ginger, of course. Always put a big generous serving of that. These petit pan apparently take 7 to 9 minutes, so I need to wait really and put those in pretty much when that is whizzing or whizzable or something like that. When I'm ready to whiz, that's when I'll put these in. That sounded wrong, didn't it? You know what I mean. I definitely put too much water in it. It's really, really runny. Hang on, let me just show you how thin it is. Well, I mean, you can feel a bit of resistance. I'm half tempted to thicken it with a bit of instant mash. It's a little sneaky trick of mine. Izzy doesn't like really runny stuff, so I'll just put a tiny bit in. This cupboard starts out really tidy and then it just gets messier and messier, and I can't actually reach that up there. Anyway, here it is. Oh, that's probably enough. Maybe a bit more. But I think the consistency has slightly improved. Not that you can see it with all the steam coming off it. I took it off the heat to whiz it, by the way. It's been off the heat ever since. Here's the end product. This is Izzy's. I completely forgot to put the yeast flakes in it, so I've just sprinkled it on the top and she can stir her own. I've got more than her because I like soup more than she does, and I've put a ripped up Gouda or Gouda slice on mine as well because I couldn't be bothered to grate cheddar. And here are our buttered, freshly baked rolls. Yummy. I am stuffed with pumpkin. It's about 9:30 at night now. Me and Izzy have been watching Voyager on the Netflix again and scoffing. She liked the soup. She found it a little spicy. Yes, we forgot her mama is suffering from post-COVID taste alteration. So maybe I'm not the best person to be cooking all her meals at the moment, but anyway, I'm all she's got. I am going to end the vlog now, but thank you so much for watching it. If you did like it, could you please give it a like? It really helps the channel to grow. I really appreciate that. If you're new here and would like to follow more of my stories, do hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.